sign up for y'all.
SEATREKing is an exhilarating activity where you're in a near zero gravity environment. It's similar to an astronaut walking on the moon. So all you're really doing is just walking and breathing underwater using our helmets.
Okay.
Right? You can walk and breathe on land, that's why we made a way so you can do it underwater as well. To the grey platform right here, it's called a pod. It's on the shore and that's what carries the air supply. Alright, so usually 2 people share the pods, but you...
That sounds good. Sounds simple.
Nice.
I think it's just getting past the,
Just sure.
getting down. I don't know. We're just gonna do it. We gotta face fear.
That's
so,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Everyone else line up in a straight line. Okay. One step to the right. 2 steps back.
All right, guys. So as you can see, once he told me to take 2 steps back, I started panicking because once I did that, I could feel my feet floating off of the ground, and I cannot swim. So I started to panic about the littlest things, about the helmet not going on right, and eventually the helmet was on, and I kind of hesitated for 1 second, but I was like, let me just go down. And I went down, guys, and I was just in shock for a second because I'm like, am I really doing this right now? Mind you, as a solo traveler, I didn't even know what to do. So I was just standing there watching everybody like, let me see what everybody else is doing. And as you can see, everybody's getting put under the water. I guess that's how I look like too. So that's funny. But at this point, this guy right here, I feel like his main mission was safety. And I feel like I really appreciated that because it's just like most of us, this is our first time, and most of us, have never done this experience before. So I noticed that his main priority was just making sure we were good. And to be honest, you're gonna see that throughout the whole video. You can even see somebody right there behind me, the guy in the yellow. He was always in the back of us, making sure nobody was in back of him. So he made sure everybody was in front of him. So it's like there will be some times where I think most of us will be in shock and we would just stand there. As you can see, I was really scared. The person beside me was really scared because we had a real grip on the helmet, because I'm telling you, we just started to get deeper and deeper. At first, it wasn't that deep, but then as we continued to walk, it just started to get so deep, and I was getting a little nervous because if this helmet comes off, that's it for me. So he was coming and making sure that my strap was good, because I believe the strap is connected to the helmet. So if the strap is loose, the helmet will be loose as well, I believe. So he was just pushing me forward because I was getting a little bit scared as we kept getting deeper and deeper. And like I said before, this guy's mission was safety, and he just kept making sure we spread out so he can see that all of us are good, and then he will proceed, because I think he noticed that as we went deeper, most of us would just stop for a second, let him go. And yeah, but I was able to let this person record me, even though he was lollygagging and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, the guy in the yellow was just pushing everybody forward, and as you can see, people are holding hands. Like, it's getting scary low-key because we just kept getting deeper, you guys. I don't even understand how deep we were, but people were definitely holding hands. And as a solo traveler, I'm just like, you know what, let me not be too fearful, because at the end of the day, I'm here by myself, so I just gotta act like everything's okay. So I started to get loose a little bit. I'm like, you know what, take this, record me, let me get my content. We cannot be scared throughout this whole thing. And I was just showing you guys what we were stepping on. Then we took another stop. So this happened I would say every maybe 3-5 minutes, maybe shorter than that, but he would just keep stopping and doing hand signals to make sure that we were all good, and I really appreciated that, guys. So over here I was just testing the waters a little bit. In the beginning, the guy has said if you tilt your head forward, some seawater will come up, and that's exactly what happened. So at this point, I was just telling you guys, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. So over here, I was over here being the instructor, spreading my legs. I was trying to get this man to take me a picture, and he was like, no. And I understand that because he had to make sure everybody was good, but I still got somebody else to take my picture. And then we started to look at stuff that was underneath the water. I guess they planted that there on purpose so that we can, sit there, type, take some pictures. And then this guy gave me a bottle. I was getting lit, I was drinking, and then I was, taking selfies for Insta. Then I started to get more loose. Yeah, I'm really doing this. This was too fun, guys. At first, I was scared, but it was really good. And I believe the guy next to the person in the yellow, he was above us the whole time, just making sure all of our like wires and stuff were good. So like I said, for this specific excursion, safety was their main priority, y'all. So if you're nervous about doing sea trekking, don't even worry about it, especially if you're booking with these people. Then I started to see little fishies. Oh my goodness. And I was trying to grab them, but all of them were trying to escape from me. I don't know why, but I'm happy they didn't touch me. So then I started to read a little bit, on the history of St. Lucians and stuff like that. And then there was an abandoned car. Somebody was like swimming through it. I don't know if he was checking to see if there was any pretty creatures. Thank you for that, young man. And yeah, I was just able to read some more. What else did I do? I was like, yeah, I understand what I'm reading. Then I was trying to grab up a fish so I could take it back to America, but all of them were denying my hand anytime I got closer to it. But it was just such an amazing thing to see, all these little fishies. And I'm happy that I didn't see anything too crazy. So, after not seeing crazy stuff, I decided to take more videos. And at this point, I was at the front with my instructor, like, y'all following us at this point. Then he told me to stop. He's like, relax, like, move back a bit, you're doing too much. I'm playing. He's like, okay, I guess he was doing a check again to make sure all of us were good. You see what I mean? Safety is the first thing. So like I said, at this point, I'm a teacher's assistant. I'm in the front with my guy. It's like everybody's following us, basically. I'm like, yeah, y'all follow us. Don't be scared. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just underwater. You're breathing. You're good. And as you can see, I really recommend sea shoes for this. I forgot what water shoes. I recommend water shoes for this because, as you can see, we were stepping on like rocks and some hard stuff. And they don't tell you to bring water shoes, but I don't know. As you can see, everybody just got the memo before getting there. So we all purchased water shoes before even coming to the country, I guess. And yeah, like, we started to get towards the end. Here, he's just taking me out, and I was just so happy, guys. I did it.